These are the 5 best financial decisions I made in my 20s to become a millionaire in my 30s. And number 5 is really unique and really important, so stick around. So first, no surprise, I made a budget and I stuck to it. I lived below my means to pay off my student loans. This sounds basic, but it is so underrated. This is really important to have a budget and to stick to it. 2, I did not get tempted into lifestyle creep. So when I first graduated college and started my career, I had entry-level income. Over the last 15 years in that career, my income grew from like 10x from what that starting salary was, because we all have to start somewhere. And I did not spend all of those stepping stones on income growth. Instead, I invested it. And so I got to a point where I was investing 6 figures every single year. 3, I paid off my credit card in full every month. The interest rate on credit cards are really high. So make sure you just spend on your credit card what you can actually pay for. 4, I got real with myself on what was actually important to me, and I cut out spending in all the other areas. So for me, this was prioritizing experiences, like going out with friends and traveling and just enjoying life, not necessarily buying things. This also meant that I was going to give up like a luxury apartment. I was going to rent something tiny when I was starting out, and I was going to drive a used car that I could pay off instead of have a monthly payment with. That's what drove my happiness, was experiences rather than things, and I made those priorities, and it actually had a huge impact for me. So number 5, I maxed out my retirement contributions when I was in my 20s. This really set me up because I didn't want to wait till I was 65 to retire, but I also wanted to make sure I was making sound decisions. So I maxed that out early on. And after my 20s, instead of maxing out my retirement, in my 30s, all I did was put enough in to get the company match. And I take the rest and I put it in my own stock portfolio. So doing that in my 20s, maxing out retirement then, allowed me to pivot and focus on my own stock portfolio that can give me more liquid funds now that I don't have to wait for I'm 65, but I still have that retirement for when I'm 65 and I'm going to need it then. Follow me for more budgeting tips and motivation to stick to that budget, and visit me at loudbudgets.com. These are the 5 best financial decisions I made in my 20s to become a millionaire in my 30s. And number 5 is really unique and really important, so stick around. So first, no surprise, I made a budget and I stuck to it. I lived below my means to pay off my student loans. This sounds basic, but it is so underrated.